Hey guys, it's Mahel here, and today I'm going to be telling you about the modules that I've chosen as a final year student at the University of Nottingham studying management. Before we get into the video, if you haven't already, then make sure to click the subscribe button and click the bell to turn all post notifications on, as this ensures that you do not miss out on a single video as soon as it goes live. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I can't believe that we're finally at the stage where I'm choosing my modules for the final time at the University of Nottingham in my undergraduate degree. It only feels like yesterday where I was given my first year modules to look at, as in first year you don't have much choice with your modules, and all of a sudden I'm now choosing my final year modules. It's honestly crazy how time flies by at university. If you've been following my other videos, in particular what to expect from a business management degree in first year, which you can check out by clicking the info card in this corner, then you'll know that in first year you don't have much freedom with your module choices. However, in second and third year this changes. In fact, it changes quite a lot, because in second year I believe it was something like, other than 4 modules, I had the complete freedom of doing whatever I wanted to for the rest of them, and this year I only had 3 compulsory modules, so the other 6 modules that I was able to choose for myself. So in reality, the difference between second year modules and third year modules in terms of free choice isn't that much. If anything, it's like 1 or 2 modules. For me, I believe it was 1 module difference, in the sense that I could choose 1 more module in third year than I could in second year. But every single year at the University of Nottingham studying a business management degree, you have a total of 9 modules. Starting off with my compulsory modules, they were as follows: business ethics and sustainability, strategic management, and last but not least, new venture creation. Each of these modules are worth 20 credits each and last a full year, meaning there'll be assessments in both January and over the summer. Luckily for me, I don't like exams, and I only have 1 exam across the entire year, which is in business ethics and sustainability. And the blessing behind this is that it's in January, where it's open book exams essentially. Instead of going into an exam hall and writing an exam down in timed conditions, we're able to do this exam online, and I believe online exams at the University of Nottingham are done across a few days, unless it's a rogo test, which is timed and you have to do it within a certain time period. But if it's what I think it is, it's going to be open book. You are allowed to reference different pieces because it is open book. And so instead of being like an exam, it's more like a coursework, except you only have a few days to do it rather than a few months. Considering it's my only exam in the whole year, I'm blessed with the fact that whilst most people will probably be stressing themselves out in the library preparing for their final exams, I'm not going to be in that situation. Instead, all I'm going to have is a few pieces of coursework which I can do in the comfort of my own home and over the period of a few weeks or months, depending on how I choose to do it. Now I'm going to be telling you the 6 optional modules that I chose, and these are all 100% either coursework assessed or group project assessed. These modules are as follows: new venture creation, psychology of economic and business decisions, law and economics, business, government and public policy, international entrepreneurship, new product and service development management, and last but not least, organizational theory and practice. As you can tell, there's no clear theme in the modules that I've chosen, and there's a misconception that you must follow a theme when you choose your modules, when in fact you don't have to follow a theme. I know I previously vowed that I would never do an economics related module again, and now you might be wondering why I've chosen not 1 but 2 economics related modules. This is because in psychology of economic and business decisions, the coursework is only 1 2,000 word piece essay, and in law and economics, the coursework is only a 1,500 word piece essay. To be doing a single piece of coursework for a single module of only 2,000 words and 1,500 words respectively in final year is extremely rare. So of course I would have been stupid not to have taken that advantage in the hopes of securing a 2-1, which is what I need to get a master's degree at the University of Manchester. More on that in a bit. But as I was saying, in final year, usually assignments across other courses can be 3,000 words, 4,000 words, or if you're doing a dissertation, as many as 10,000 words. Of course, I didn't want to do a dissertation because in the business school, it's only worth 20 credits and you have to do like 10,000 words, which simply isn't worth it, when instead you can just do 2 modules like I've done here, where I've chosen a 2,000 word piece and a 1,500 word piece of coursework module. And of course, when you put that together, that's 20 credits for 3,500 words, which is so much better than doing 20 credits over 10,000 words. Given that Law and Economics has a 1,500 word coursework, you can understand why I've chosen that module in particular. But you might be wondering, Mahel, did you pick modules that you are going to enjoy? I say this because some people decide to choose modules based on whether they think they're going to enjoy it or not. However, I myself choose modules based on whether I think it will be easy and not too strenuous to complete the assessment task, because a module could be really interesting, but if it's really difficult, no matter how interesting it is, you don't want to be getting a bad grade because it was so difficult, because ultimately at the end of the day, you're not really there to enjoy your degree, you're simply there to get the best degree that you can and as high of a grade as you can. After all, it is my final year at university. It's not first year where I can just dot about a bit, and it is imperative that I get a 2-1 this year and overall. As like I previously said, I want to do a master's at the University of Manchester, studying international development, public policy and management. Therefore, it was in my interest to choose modules that will still be relevant. So I'm not going to choose like tourism or anything like that, because not only would that look silly on my transcript, it hasn't got anything to do with what I want to do in the future. So I made sure that the modules were still relevant to anything that I want to specialise in the future, but also kind of easy to complete in hindsight. I don't know what the actual assessment is for each of these modules, but given that some of the modules only have a 1,500 word coursework or 2,000 word coursework or 2,500 word coursework, rather than the 3,000 word coursework that I had last year, which I'm now appealing, it's looking good so far. If you want to know why I want to do a master's degree, and particularly at the University of Manchester, then I'll be making a video in the future explaining this, as right now, I do want to study a master's, but there is also the possibility that after I graduate from the University of Nottingham, that I go into full-time work in London. But that is going to be it for the video, guys and girls. I hope it has been informative and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions regarding any of the modules that I've chosen, module selection for yourselves, or even if you're looking to study a business management degree at university, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I'll happily reply to you. Make sure to follow me on my social media handles, that's at Mahel Khan on Instagram, Snapchat and TikTok, at MahelX on Twitter, and official Mahel Khan on Facebook. Once again, if you haven't already, then make sure to click the subscribe button and click the bell to turn all post notifications on so that you do not miss out on a single video as soon as it goes live. When I'm back at university next month, there will be a lot of uni vlogs coming. Don't worry, I'm going to be making the most of final year to create videos for you guys. I know I kind of failed on this during second year, but you learn from your mistakes, and so I'm going to be making the videos in third year. And hopefully, if I do end up doing that master's at the University of Manchester, then you'll see vlogs at a different university, which I'm really excited about, and it kind of just motivates me to want to do that degree as well, and particularly at Manchester. But also, let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me in the comments below as well. I've been Mahel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.